Me and you both have big lips. Mine obviously are not as big as yours, but when you have...
Thanks.
I use some scotch tape, just smack it on there.
Just slap your head up.
Yeah, put that foundation right over that scotch tape. It works.
Hashtag Christmas wrap.
I went to college, and that's when I really started to explore my sexuality, and I really, not...
That's code for she was a hoe.
No! Never.
Has come, girl.
To contour for your life. Don't
take any wooden nickels.
Don't take any wooden nickels. No.
What has been some of your cringe-worthy moments in drag?
Come
on, sister.
One time I did this song, and honestly, I think I would bring it out and do it, maybe try it one more time. But here is what happened and why it was not good. Number one, it's a really weird song, and all it is it's just like, most people know the song. And I cannot remember the woman that sings it, but it goes bum 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 bum, and then it says man, he's like, huh! Bum 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 bum, huh! And then it's after in a few seconds it's this woman and she's like singing opera. Okay, so that's like the whole that's all the song is, and it's only like 3 minutes long.
What is this?
There's no other parts of this song, no actual words. It's just some ahs and huh! And I thought it was super weird and kooky, and I was like, I have to do this and do like weird facial expressions, and it's gonna be a hit. So,
okay.
It was really just, and I swear, it's one of those songs where some nights at the bar, people are gonna tip you down, and some nights at the bar,
they're just gonna look at you like
they're gonna look at you like you're stupid. And I honestly was just starting drag, and I went out there and did this. Number one, I had made, it's when I first started sewing, I had made this like romper outfit thing this is the only time I've ever worn this thing because it didn't really fit and it didn't really look good at all. But I was like, hey, it kind of works for this song, I'm gonna wear it anyway.
Okay.
I go out there to go on stage and the DJ messes the song up. Okay. And it causes a delay in the song getting started. And there's this thing about drag shows where when one of these delays happens, the audience kind of dies down. They start talking to each other. They're not paying attention anymore.
Right.
And you need a good song to reel them back in.
That was not the song.
This was not the song. I go out there and literally, I don't think one person was paying attention.
Oh,
no. Literally no one was looking at the stage.
Oh, no.
Thank God someone gave me $1, but I made $1, and it was a full bar. Like, there were a lot of people there.
Oh, Lord.
And when I came off the stage, another reason I've never worn that outfit again, aside from it looking like shit, is that I like tripped coming off the stage too, and my heel went into the bottom of the pants, and I ripped a hole in it, and it was not my night, and that was not my song. But what I really want to do is I want to make a mix with it, because I think it could be funny in a mix. I don't think maybe it's a standalone drag song.
I need to hear the song.
I don't even know what it's called now. I've erased it from my memory.
Oh, it was that traumatizing.
It wasn't that traumatizing.
She says, it's gone.
No, but that was a pretty big disaster. I've not really had any like crazy things happen on stage. I've lost a boob before.
Ooh. Okay.
It like flew into. I was at a. I wasn't even at a bar. I was at a Comic Con convention, basically.
Okay.
It wasn't branded Comic Con, but that's what it was. And they had a drag show, and I was asked to perform in it, and I went and I did, and I was doing The Exorcist.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, there were probably 200 to 300 people.
Yay.
In this room, and it was set up with a big stage, like a theater.
Okay.
And I was down in the audience, and I was full of doing dramatic movements like The Exorcist, and one of my boobs just flew out from the top of my nightgown, flew out and landed on a guy. That was kind of traumatizing. And then it's like when you're in when you're in those moments, it's kind of like, okay, now what do I? You're obviously still in the song, but also in your head, you're like, okay, so do I go grab the boob, or do I take the other boob out because now I have one boob but not another one? But I just performed with one boob and I didn't grab it from him.
Did he give it back?
Yes, because of the setup of this situation. There were a lot of people, obviously, and they wouldn't come to the stage to tip you, so you walked through the audience to get your money.
Oh.
And, I mean, there were a lot of people, so you were making a lot of money, but there was nowhere to lay your money. So you literally would grab it, and then they told you, like, just throw it on the ground. Like, once you have a big wad of money you can't take anymore, just, be dramatic with it, throw it in the air or something, and our people will come and grab it when your song is over. So the stagehand guy, he grabbed my boob for me from the person.
I've lost.
I have lost. Actually, recently I did lose an entire shoe. I threw it off my foot.
I forgot. Threw it off your shoe or your foot, or did it accidentally?
It accidentally flew. I kicked my leg out and it flew off.
A little bit too much.
A little bit too hard. I was practicing a talent for a pageant. And I was over by, our bar has like a railing, and then there's an opening right here by the railing where people can come up. And I kicked it right there at the man standing there, and it flew at him.
Oh no!
Thankfully it did not hit him, but it landed right before.
Oh wow, I bet you were mortified.
I was a little mortified, and I just took my other shoe off. That's how I solved that scenario.
Were you there the night that I lost my shoe?
I feel like I probably was. I don't remember it right now. But what happened?
Girl, so I'm trying to be sexy. And I think I was even doing motivation.
Okay.
As we both know, we do not like that song. But anyway, I'm trying to do this song, and I got to this point, and I'm on the ground, and it was one of those kick roll, so I'm expecting it to come back down on my head.
Uh-huh.
And I, still doing the song, and I'm like, where's my shoe?
It didn't come back.
And then I start looking up at the ceiling, I think it's stuck in the ceiling.
Oh my god.
And girl, it not only did it fly up, but it flew out. So it went towards the bar.
Oh my god.
So this poor lady was sitting there trying to drink her drink in peace. And out comes her shoe. Said it hit me in the boob.
Oh my god.
I was like, I'm so sorry. Your drink's on me, darling. Because our bar is set up that you can watch the show or you can be at the bar and, primarily be at the bar. Well,
she was at the bar.
She was at the bar.
She was not watching.
She was not paying attention, and obviously, y'all should pay attention to your drag shows.
Pay attention because you don't know when a shoe's going to fly out and hit you.
You never know when the forecast might call for shoes. Okay. All right. If I had to narrow it down to 3 songs.
That was my top 3.
What are your top 3 songs? Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Well, I was almost going to say this for my favorite number to perform. Rose's Turn is one of my favorite numbers to perform.
Why?
It was one of the songs when I was before I had ever started doing drag, and I was just kind of debating doing it. It was a song that I had loved since I was a kid. Because of theater, it's very dramatic. It has a lot of emotion behind it, and it was one of those songs that I wanted to do, but I didn't know if people would enjoy it. And it's also what I won my first talent finale with, so it kind of holds a special place in my heart for that. I've done it as winning talent for pageants before, and it's just a great number, and I love doing it because I really get to act the hell out of it. I get to really show that I'm not just a performer lip syncing. I can act.
Carry emotion.
I can carry emotion. I love doing that. My favorite pop song to do is Bad Romance.
Okay.
I'll never forget performing it for the first time and the reception I had for that. I did it at Pride. It was my first time performing at Pride last year. It was a ton of fun. And it's just a song that when it comes on, the audience usually starts to scream and they start to sing along with it. And it's just a lot of fun when the audience is really interacting with the song like that. So those are always fun performances. What about you? I only did 2, but
you gotta give me another one.
I was trying to do like one pop song, one like Broadway. Okay, first. I really think, I mean, I've only done this once, and I don't want to say exactly what it is on this film, but I have a new mix that I did last weekend. You know what it is.
Oh, yay.
And I think that's going to become one of my favorite songs to perform, and I'm very excited about it, and I don't want to say what it is because I'm going to be doing it in some pageants. But I really think it's going to become one of my favorites because the audience really enjoyed it, and it was a ton of fun to perform. It's based around the Sound of Music.
Let me say this. I took time in the middle of the show to stand there and tip this one.
And I wasn't taking her tip. Because I have very, I don't take tips as, people walk up. I make sure that I don't feel obligated to take your tip when you hand it out to me.
Just because I'll take it on my time.
I'll take it on my time because I am performing. I have a purpose up there. And so that's the reason I wasn't taking it. But I wasn't really thinking, oh my God, she needs to be backstage. So I apologize for that.
Oh, I get it.
So what are your top 3?
No surprise, most of mine are going to be ballads. Or not necessarily ballads, but they are going to be I love a good emotional song.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's it for me. So, one of my new mixes is This Is Me. And it's become one of my favorite songs because I have a mix of it and it starts off with a poem. So that, I would say, another mix of mine, and it's probably the one I'm known for if anybody's ever asked you about the Bat.
The Bat Mix. I knew you were going to go with that as soon as you said known for it.
Flaws and All.
Flaws and All. I don't think I know that one. I don't think I've seen you do it.
It's by Beyonce.
Okay.
And
fun fact for the YouTube people, I don't know a lot of music.
Her
I will learn music. If you give me a song and I like it, I will learn it. But I always know my words. I should preface that.
She does.
I always know my words. However, if someone says, oh, what's the song? Flaws and All.
Flaws and All.
I love that song, Flaws and All. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, go ahead. Beyonce. I did learn something new. Beyonce has a song, Flaws and All.
And the way I do it is I go from very dark colors, and then my boy colors, all of my boy colors are white. So I can literally cleanse.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And it was actually the last song I've ever performed at the Carousel.
Wow. What a special ending.
So terrible.
So I started drawing my lips a different way to try to make my face smaller.
You have a long face.
I have a very long face, and I'm trying to bring it in. And one of the ways I'm trying to do that is I'm trying to make my lips smaller. And I think you mentioned this earlier, but it's something that I really think sets us apart, and I really think Mark's a great entertainer, is going out there and feeling the crowd and knowing what songs you need to do based on that.
Before you do your rest of
and
your numbers.
it's not even a thing about making money.
Right.
It's a thing about keeping the show alive. 100%.
And it gives diversity. Who wants to just see dancing queens all night?
All night.
Who wants to just see power ballads all night?
We say this all the time, but this is our favorite part that's my favorite part of the cast at XYZ, is that we're all so different and have variety. We have the dancing, we have the, I call myself a lip sync queen. I know we all lip sync, but I feel like my thing is that I am a good lip syncer,
right.
You have Hannah who's singing, and we just are all so different. Yeah. Oh my gosh, new girls.
Yes.
If you're watching this video and you're a new girl, girls is to not get a big ego.
Oh, amen.
Yeah. It's really easy to do, I think. when you're first starting drag, especially if you're doing talent nights and your friends are coming and cheering for you, it's really easy to get an ego of everyone thinks I'm amazing and I'm hot shit. But just stay humble.
You're a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah, you're a big fish in a small pond at that point. And I only say this because I have seen egos ruin queens before.
Yes, and
not necessarily ruin in the sense that they don't get bookings anymore, but ruin in the sense of no one likes them.
No one likes them, but that's what it will translate to.
Yeah, it eventually will translate to no one wants to work with you, we're not going to book you.
Because once you get blacklisted, Lord, it takes years.
It does.
And we've all known that one queen that's just like, oh yeah, she's something, but we won't see her. And if you can't get booked, you can't be seen. If you can't be seen, you can't work.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my biggest advice. And that's my advice because I think it's so easy to get a big ego and not even realize that it's happening.
And she's humble.
Ugh.
There's another attribute to her that we absolutely love. So again, I hope y'all have enjoyed this. This is the finished look. We will have
without wigs. Without the important parts that make me more feminine.
Well, this is just the makeup.
This is just the makeup.
This is just about the makeup, the getting pretty. And you know, I love being a lady boy.
Yeah. It's fun. It's confusing. It is, looking in the mirror and seeing this paired with this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, baby.
But again, I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it for you. I want to thank Miss Aurora.
Yes,
Starz.
it's been so good to be here. Thank you for having me.
We're gonna have to have you back.
Yes, this was fun.
So, until next time, stay beautiful, know your worth, and bye.
Bye.